So Matt, no one stretches enough. Why is it important to stretch every day?
Yeah, there's a couple of really good reasons. One big one I think is posture. That's a big thing. You know, the environments that we expose ourselves to just change our posture big time.
Everything's kind of like that.
Round it out and changes us, and that can bring on injuries really quickly.
So you've got 5 top stretches you think people should do every day, but before we start stretching, it's important to warm up, isn't it?
Yeah, always good to warm up and get some warmth and blood flow around the body just to get the muscles active. So things like, you know, it could be an easy jog, a brisk walk, even just getting the joints moving and getting them mobile.
So Matt, what's the first stretch we should do?
First stretch I think we should go through is the back. So many muscles actually cross through the back, so if the back's not mobile, things aren't going to work too well.
And so many people have lower back problems.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Part of
It's
not
tight.
engaging your core
Yeah.
and sitting like this all
Yeah,
day.
exactly it, yeah.
So how would we do that stretch?
Basically you can get down on your hands and knees and you sort of sit back right onto your heels and stretch your hands forward. That's going to release all the way up through your vertebrae.
In yoga, don't they call that the child's
Yeah,
pose?
child pose stretch.
Yeah,
There's different
great.
modifications, but it's a real simple, easy one to start with.
And it feels good.
Yeah, that's the big thing. God, stretch because it feels good. Number 2, chest. So again, from our forward postures and sitting down at desks and driving, all sorts of crazy things that we get really tight through the chest. Connects up into the shoulder blade. It just pulls everything out of alignment. So that's something that we really should be doing.
So how do you stretch your chest?
Yeah, same thing. Down on the ground, getting one arm out to the side and just starting to rotate away and just keeping that arm down. It's going to really start to open up the chest and the shoulder.
Number 3?
Number 3, I think a big one is hip flexors. Again, like you said, we sit down far too much. Big muscles that come from your thigh right up into your spine. That can change your spine position and in turn your back, which is no fun at all.
So what does it do? If your hip flexors are tight, does it bring you forward?
Basically, it will start to pull the spine forward, and then in turn the pelvis has to compensate for that, and that's going to start to compress your lower back, and everything just starts to snowball from there.
How do we stretch it?
Yeah, again, down on the ground, into a kneeling position. So one leg forward, one leg right back, and just pushing the hips forward and tucking under the tailbone, and just releasing all the way up from that area.
Matt, how long should we hold each stretch for?
You know what, there's still lots of research out there and no one's come up with a great number, but you should feel the stretch. That's a big thing. So if you're anything under 15, 20 seconds, you're probably not going to be doing much for it. So 20 to 30 seconds, just holding that stretch, feeling it come on, yeah, you should get benefit from that.
Okay, and number 4?
The hamstring, so down through your back. Same reasons, you know, sitting, walking, moving, hamstrings get super tight. That in turn again is going to affect your pelvis and your knee alignment, and that's going to be a big issue. So these guys take a lot of load, takes our torso.
And they're big muscles.
Yeah, they're big groups, so they should be doing quite mobile.
So how do we stretch that?
Again, you can be sitting back, one leg out the front, nice and straight, chest forward, shoulders back, and just curling the toes back up, and that's going to start to really release all the way up through the back of your leg.
And bringing up the rear, number 5?
Number 5, yeah, funny you should say that. Into the glutes. Nice
The
segue.
butt.
Exactly it. So he does a lot of work for us, and sometimes it gets really tight from just sitting, and that's going to start to affect the pelvis again, and another big player, it's going to start to affect
I
your back.
also find being in high heels all day.
Yeah,
butt,
God,
hammy,
you know,
everything.
they look good, but yeah, it's really
wrong.
affecting your posture and your body's
Okay,
movement.
if I want to stretch the glutes, what should I do?
Yeah, so same thing, we get down on the ground, we sort of bring one leg across, take one leg right back and just sit back onto the hips. And that's really, again, going to start to release the glutes quite well.
Why should we do this every day?
Big benefit for such a small amount of time. 5-10 minutes, really all it takes to do through the day. One, it feels really good. You know, it's a simple thing to do, make your body feel really great. Number 2, circulation. Getting the muscles moving and active again, encouraging good blood flow through the body. 3, joint mobility. You know, getting the joints mobile and active, that keeps them nice and strong as well for later on in life. And posture.
Let's commit to it. 10 minutes a day,
Easy.
5 exercises, done.
Easy.